Hi everyone, I'm Miss Marissa with the Bucks County Audubon Society, and today we are going to be examining erosion and how trees and plants can help act as nice fingers to grip the soil and prevent erosion from happening. So what you're going to need are clear containers. You're also going to need 3 other jars, so for a total of 6. If these are clear too, that's perfectly okay, but if they're not clear, that's okay too. You are going to need your plants. Going to need some soil. You're also going to need some leaf litter or mulch. Going to need a Sharpie, scissors, or an X-Acto knife, water in a watering can, and string for this. Once you've got all your materials, we're ready to go getting things started. First, what we're going to do is we're going to cut these out. These are going to be what holds our soil, leaf litter, and plants. So, using a Sharpie marker, you can kind of draw out your shape that you want to cut out. Do that to all 3, and then cut out those sections. These should almost be like little pots. But remember, you want the spout where water is going to come out to be at the top. So you don't want to have your spout be at the bottom. That's going to be really hard to hang your water basin collector. Ta-da! Now, do that 2 more times. Now that you have your 3 soil holders done, let's start making 3 retention basins or little water collectors. Let's use the bottom. Take your Sharpie and draw how much water you want to be able to collect. That's going to be what you cut out. Once you have your water collector, you're going to want holes on either side. You can use a hole puncher, a reamer, or you can just use your scissors again. Once you've used your hole puncher to create little holes that we can later tie strings through to hold the water collectors up, you're going to want to do that 2 more times. Once you've got your setup ready to go with your water containers all attached to your other canisters here to hold the soil, now we'll fill it up. So, get your soil ready. In the first one, we add just soil. This is going to represent what a habitat can look like that's poor quality. So we've got our poor quality habitat. Then we want a habitat where there may be a few plants, but not a ton, not high quality plants. So we're going to add some leaf litter, things that you may find on a forest floor. So more soil, of course, since soil is going to be the base of most things here. You're also going to want to add leaf litter. Leaf litter, sticks, black walnuts, things that you would find on a typical habitat floor. Then add a little bit more soil. All right. And in our third, this is going to be high quality habitat, and this is going to include your plants. Ooh, look at all of those roots already. And then gently place it in the pot. Look at our little forest habitat. Here, it's so pretty. We can see what the flood rains would do to this habitat. So here we're going to start with the soil habitat, and you're going to want to soak it. This is a rainy day. You want to soak it until water starts coming out of that spout. Look at that. Gross. We're collecting the water. Collecting the water. Ew, look at all of that erosion. And erosion is what happens when the rains come and they wash away the soil that was, just sitting on the surface of the earth. And a lot of times, especially here in Pennsylvania, sediment and soil erosion is actually the #1 pollutant of our water bodies here as of right now. And this is because we just don't have the good forest habitat holding our soil in place. So now let's take a look at what's going to happen to our sort of maybe okay forest ecology that has leaf litter in it. The floods are coming. And here in PA, the storms this year have been rough. Uh-oh. Is erosion happening? Yeah, it still is. And this is what things are going to look like with a sort of okay forest habitat where maybe our stream banks have some plants, but small plants and far between, or just grass. And now for our forest. Wow, we've got a little bit in there, but it's looking pretty clean, much cleaner than the other two. So here in a forest, right where a stream is, I'm balancing, yeah. This sort of area is going to be the type of habitat where erosion is really going to impact it if the habitat is not quality. But let's take a look at this stream here. We've definitely got some spots here along the bank where erosion has completely wiped it out. But take a look at the tree roots right in this area here. Those tree roots are acting like fingers holding that soil and that bank in place. So even though you can see the soil right beneath those tree roots were washed away by lots of rains and floods, those tree roots are doing their part. They are making such a huge impact on the stream ecology here, holding this huge bank all in place so that when the rains come, the stream gets pretty high and we can see kind of where that watermark is, and we see further over there where there aren't as many tree roots, the soil is exposed. That's going to fall away as the rains come. So trees are super, super important to helping to keep this whole stream ecology, helping to keep this bank in place, and helping to keep the critters and the things that live in this stream safe and healthy.